everyone. I have news, and I haven't been on here for, I think, since before we went to Egypt, which was in October. A lot of things have happened, and it's been very chaotic, and I've been wanting to get on here so many times to let you know what's going on. But unfortunately my connection to the internet was really crappy, and I couldn't get on there because just before we went to Egypt. We moved from Kentucky back to Michigan, and anyways, we got everything. The biggest news right now is, as of today, I am pregnant. We found out on the 15th, and for you guys that don't know, I have had 5 miscarriages. I have a 12-year-old. I had 2 before her. I had her. It was an incredible experience, and she made it. She's my miracle. And then all the rest was after I had her. The last one I had was 7 years ago, and nothing happened for 7 years, so we didn't even think that it was possible, to be honest. And anyways, on the 15th of December, I found out that indeed I am pregnant. And you know, when you're high risk like that and you've had so many miscarriages, you need to get taken care of right away. And I don't know what it is, but nobody seemed to care. There was no, oh, we'll get in right away. It was, you know, well, wait till you're 10 weeks and then come in. We need a referral if you want to see a high risk OB. It was just insane. So I finally had my family doctor do some levels, because we found out the reason why I had miscarried all the other times was because I have low progesterone. So I needed to make sure that the levels were being taken care of with that. So anyways, my blood pregnancy level was 106 at that time. 5 days later, they did another test, and it was 350. For those that don't know, you're supposed to double every 2 days. So then we took another test 2 days ago, and it was 219. So the levels are lower, and that usually means a miscarriage. Although there's some things that I've read and heard about that sometimes in the early pregnancy it doesn't mean anything. It could be, okay, viable pregnancy. So anyways, stress, worry, wait, and wonder. With that test results coming back, they finally ordered an ultrasound to make sure that it wasn't an ectopic or something like that. So yesterday I go in for an ultrasound, and the technician wouldn't let me see anything, and she was very rude, and she it was very quick and didn't take her time to do much of anything. But that could be just the way she works. That could be her technique. But anyway, she said that she found nothing. There was nothing there. So she says that she thinks I'm just too early to show a pregnancy. Okay, according to my last period, it was October 31st. That puts me about 8.5 weeks pregnant. There's no way I'm that early. I have a history of polycystic ovarian syndrome, and sometimes I don't ovulate 4 weeks until after I have a period. So anyways, I'm thinking I'm about 4.5 weeks pregnant. Even if I was 4.5 weeks pregnant, an ultrasound would show something. When a woman is trying to get pregnant, they can look in the ovary and look at the follicles of how big the follicles are. So I know that they would be able to see something. So either she was just too quick and didn't want to take her time to find it, or she knows something that I don't know. She's saying that the results will be due on Friday, which is holiday time, so I don't know. As of right now, I go back to get a test today, a blood test, to see what the levels are again. So every 2 days they want to test me to see what's going on. Officially, I am pregnant. This has never happened to me. I don't know what's going on. You know, I'm thinking, well, if they couldn't find anything, so is it like some women have hysterical pregnancies and it's, you know, your body thinks you're pregnant when you're really not? But looking into that, you wouldn't get a positive pregnancy test. That doesn't raise your HCG levels. So to be honest, I really don't know. So I'm hoping that somebody out there might know, might be able to help me, might give me some guidance. I know it doesn't look good. I know that they tell me that I'll probably miscarry. Maybe the pregnancy is reabsorbing and that's why they couldn't see anything, but my midwife said I should see something, some remnants, you know. I don't know. It's very confusing. It's very upsetting. The one thing that I can look for, not forward to, but just knowing that, you know, if I do have a miscarriage, it's not going to be an actual baby, you know, so that's going to probably help my mind a little bit. I've had that, so, and that's a nightmare in itself. So maybe, you know, maybe I am just reabsorbing the pregnancy and I'll just have a regular period. I don't know. But anyways, and I'm sure this is TMI for a lot of people. But I just had to let you know what was going on. I'll update everybody more. I'm sorry about Egypt and getting that posted. I will do that probably at the beginning of the year. So if you guys want to leave, you know, comments, please let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.